Well, when history looks back at the body of work of this man, Rafael Dos Anjos, not just one of the more accomplished Brazilian fighters of all time, maybe even a fringe Hall of Famer, still getting it done now in a second UFC division.
It's unbelievable that he is still able to be so successful after being here so long. I remember after he lost to Khabib Nurmagomedov, the next time you saw him, he was a different guy. From the Jason High fight to beating Benson Henderson, Nate Diaz, Anthony Pettis, winning the title and then defending against Donald Cerrone, you understood that he had made the necessary changes in order to become a UFC champion. He's still doing that in a new division at 170 pounds.
And most amazing for me is that this dude started 0-2 in the UFC back in 2008, had a must-win in 2009, and has gone on to become one of the better lightweights and welterweights of his era. Rafael Dos Anjos finds himself in another massive spot here tonight. All right, so we get another look and title defense for the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and he's chasing greatness, right? He wants to be mentioned alongside George St. Pierre. Kamaru Usman is one of the greatest welterweight champions. To keep that dream alive, gotta hold serve as the favorite time.
For him, it was about getting there. And once he got there, Johnny started thinking bigger. How do I build my resume? How do I build the legacy? How do I do enough to be remembered? It's all about legacy for this guy. It's fight by fight. But every time you speak to him, he talks in historical terms. He's just a tremendous champion.
Well, and some people were suggesting this week that he move up a division and chase double champ status. He is focused on the task at hand. We'll see if he can handle it with flying colors tonight. Anthony "Rumble" Johnson. We are set for our main event of the evening. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Rafael Dos Anjos. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Anthony "Rumble" Johnson.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
So here's the former Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion, former UFC lightweight champion, Rafael Dos Anjos. You know about his kicking game, you know about his submission skills, but don't sleep on the power. 5 career wins by knockout. Will it translate now as he moves up to this UFC welterweight division?
Great punch landed with so much power. Oh my goodness, that is sick. Superman elbow.
Elbow off the Superman action, as my man DC would say. Dos Anjos not having it. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Both guys just so cool and collected. If you've never been to a UFC live event, there is an indescribable tension when there is a belt on the line. Well, you can hear the corner calling for the feint. Nice feint to the right there by Dos Anjos. Man, that's a fast cross. Beautiful strike by him there.
I mean, John, the setup is so good. He sets you up, he's got great timing, and he lands that cross over and over. Up
Nifty,
elbow.
go lifty, as Daniel Tiger would say.
Just come right up the middle. Up elbow, 12. It's not a 12 to 6, that's more of a 6 to 12, but okay.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Just missed with the left. Well, this is some of the best action we've seen in a while, unless you like defense. Both fighters really trying to impose their game on the other.
Well, John, neither one of them allows the other guy to get momentum. The moment it moves in one direction, it just sways right back. Both are competing at a high level.
Final seconds here. Dos Anjos going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I roll...
Wait, John. That was a massive shot that just landed there.
Big. And still the undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
And still is coming to become common. When you talk about this man, the expectation has been exceeded. And once again, he holds on to the UFC championship.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays for you now as he gets it done by TKO.
Beautiful job getting the fight to the ground, recognizing that you are putting him in your world. And when you're in his world and you're stuck on the bottom, you're in constant danger. Ground and pound was brutal, and it led to another finish on the mat.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 39 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Anthony Rumble Johnson.
Well, congratulations are in order to Anthony Rumble Johnson. He came into the fight having won 8 UFC bonuses, and given that performance, I wouldn't be surprised to see him secure a 9th. I have called this guy the most vaunted